everyone. It's nice and early. Everyone's still asleep. I've got to try and start the chaser quietly. Should be funny. Right.
During parking mode, motion detection recording over 10 occurred.
Right. Traction control off.
Continuous recording will now start.
There we go.
On your smartphone, connect to a Wi-Fi network whose name starts with thinkware.
Right, so
GPS connected.
shut up, woman. It is officially sorry, it is Lotus magazine day. Currently in the chaser. We are on our way to the shop. I'm meeting the photographer early. American Dan's coming too. I must stop at the garage actually and get some milk. But yes, we're on our way to the shop, get the coffee on, meet up with the photographer, and we are doing the Lotus magazine feature today, so I can't wait. It's going to be super cool. I'm going to try and keep everyone sort of informed on the way, so you can kind of see what's happening with a shoot. It would be quite cool what we have to do. But yes, touch base when we get to the workshop. See you in a bit. How are we, everyone? It's Alex. Let me just turn this radio down before we get copyrighted. How are we? First off, Lotus yesterday, what a blast. I think they're going to use it for the cover for the magazine, which is even better, but we took some really cool shots. You'll see them come up soon. But dead excited, dead chuffed. I want to do something different today, so I've got the table saw out and I'm playing. Now, I've watched lots of this stuff online. You know exactly what I mean. Kerfing. Perfect 45s, or sorry, perfect 90s out of flat wood. How do you do it to stop the wood cracking? No water, no spray, nothing used other than just a bit of common sense and some good machine work. I'm going to show you how. So, let's just put that to one side for a minute. Now, blade on your saw. Let's just pop you here so you can see what's going on. Right, we are using 18mm MDF. All right, now the blade, as it's measured, is going to sit very close to the top of the wood. All right, you don't want to come out the top of the wood. You just want to get a perfect cut where this piece here, obviously the tooth and the blade, is not protruding the top of the wood, and therefore you'll leave this skin attached, but you won't actually trash through the top of the wood to get your bend. Thickness, just so you know, the tooth is approximately 3mm, maybe a slight piece over. So 9 cuts, 3mm blade. That's the wide tooth at the top I'm talking about, not the actual thin piece. The cutting tooth is 3mm thick. 9 cuts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That will give you a perfect 90 degree without splitting the wood, with enough material to add in your glue, your sawdust, whatever, to strengthen up that curved edge. Now, there is a simple formula that I use to do kerfing without ruining wood, without it splitting, and without it looking gash. So I'm going to show you, which is, we measure our wood. We know we're not protruding the top of the blade. It's very close, but it's not out, all right? And what we're going to do is we're going to do centimetre cuts, all right? It's usually 9 or 10. We'll measure it and we'll check, but that will give you a perfect 90 degree curve, all right? So I'm going to do it. You can watch and you can see how I do it and how I figure out the angles, all right? So cut 1. we're going to start, for example, we're just going to start at, let's start with 10 centimeters, and then we're going to go 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, so there's our 10 centimeter cut. Nine cuts, 10 centimeters to 18 centimeters cut every centimeter. The blade will allow for the gap. You will end up with a perfect 90 degree kerf, and then all you need to do is open this up, fill this full of glue, lift it up where you need it to be. The glue will squidge out of all these holes. Tack it, pin it, screw it, whatever you want to do, and then you can router around the back piece, and then you have your perfect, well, slightly over. It gives you a little bit of play to do both, but that's 90 degrees, perfect kerf, no splitting, good to go. I'll even show you. One nail gun. We'll start with figuring out where our kerf is going to go. So we want it to be, excuse me, scratch my nose, roughly there. So we'll get our bit of wood. We know we're going to go on there, 90 degrees. Just move that out of the way. So you're kind of thumbing it up, fingers and thumbs, feeling these edges here to make sure this is flat, and you're feeling this edge here to make sure this is where you want it to be. And then once you've got it in the right location, pin, pin, come around this side, make sure you're nice and flat there, pin, pin. Now this leaves us open to, we can leave it, we can do whatever, or we can get our spiral flush trim bit and we can run around here, and we will then end up with a perfect 90 degree kerf, 9 cuts, 1 centimetre apart, glued, ready to go, and you end up with that little bad boy. There's no secret to kerfing, it's just about taking your time and obviously watching out for the blade in your fingers, because you are risking yourself slightly. But that is how you kerf a really nice shape without splitting your wood. And I haven't dampened this wood, this is still dry, there's no moisture in this yet, but obviously now you can add glue and you can have this proper curved surface. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, it's Alex. It is Snap on Tuesday. Jodie's just left. Didn't purchase anything because I'm not at the minute. Still pissed, still angry. But what we have got is a flyer to talk about. There's actually 2 parts to it, so we've got a normal flyer and a workshop flyer, so we'll run through both of them for you. Let's take a pew. Get you up a bit. There we go. Right. So first one is kind of like the personal one for the guys. We've got some toolbox essentials. So you've got seat cover, some quarter drive ratchets, sockets, blue point, 25 piece master extractor set, tap and die set, and a master rethreading kit. Some quarter extensions, some shallow low end sockets, some wobbly sockets, some wobbly Torx, and the inverted star key sockets. Offer of a hat, a trolley, a boost pack, an advert for diagnostics. And then we've also got this bigger one. This is the Workshop Solutions Snap-on flyer. So we've got some diagnostic stuff, a thermal heat gun, diesel injector leak off, float kit, stubby socket set, harness testing, a wheel hanger set, some swivel ball extensions, some brake caliper press, a wheel alignment wrench, a pry tool for brakes, a wheel truck pan, a terminal cleaning brush, a wheel lock tool, 7-piece fastener extractor set, another brake caliper press, a small one and a big one, screwdriver set, some terminal cleaners, terminal brush, a crimp tool, some electric stuff. We've got the 14-4 angle grinder, long reach neck, quarter and 3/8 ratchets, snap-on air gun, some spanners, ratchets, and normal ended, slim open-ended spanners, some FDX stuff for the quarter drive, long and shallow, or deep and shallow should I say, and the FDX stuff for the 3/8, same again, shallow and deep. Some snap-on winter merch, so you've got removable hoods from the coats, jackets, overalls, t-shirts and whatnot. Different kind of bore scope, multicolored terminal Y connections for your leads, a whole host of extras for the multimeters, OBD breakout box, a probe, again, Blue Point battery pack, snap-on battery pack, booster pack, heavy duty booster pack, Blue Point trolley pack. There's lots of different amps from different sort of cold cranking amps, different amperage for charging from 26, 12, 22 and 20 amps. Torque wrench and an angled screwdriver, torque wrench, snap-on wet vac, side locker, tool racks for your boards and your trolleys and your boxes, pry bar racks, screwdriver racks, handle racks, shelves, hammer rack, spray can rack, and some box lighting.